Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The big, wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. Politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back, so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long, when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all.
I love the poorly educated.
You are stupid. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm a stupid person too. I am a victim of stupidity. I've made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of choices. And I'm here to let you know that there is another way of looking at this. We constantly go against our own self-interests, universal morals, and values. We don't want the same thing to happen to us, but we do the exact same thing to other people. You see them stars? How do you think we got them stars? Because we killed a lot of people doing it. It's our land because we took it. Built on the backbone of white supremacy. Illegal immigration is not the problem. We are the problem. On the topic of illegal immigration is not the problem. It's social integration. These are the presidents that has helped illegal immigrants. Do you remember the Europeans that fought the British? Do you remember that? The British are coming. The British are coming. Newsflash, they were immigrants too. Europeans were immigrants. The point I'm trying to make is we normalize bad behavior and justify our own actions and decisions. Whoever has toxic cultural values is simply a terrible role model. Philosophically speaking, we discriminate the very thing we are. Because oftentimes when I'm being presented with a statement and I have something that contradicts the statement and you still believe the statement to be true, like for example, racism stops if you stop talking about it. I didn't even need to look it up on a computer to know that's an illogical contradiction, okay? Not talking about the problems of racism is like denying the civil rights movement. If that's a contradiction, just imagine how many other statements might be contradicting. We need to watch out for these cultural biases, this discrimination towards a different race or culture. We need to be more open-minded about this and understand the truth about these situations, because we are being brainwashed and manipulated by a lot of media outlets, and especially a lot of influencers that's speaking about this, not putting any more context and any more sense of detail and critical thinking into these talking points. And I just want to shed some light on it, and it's not up to me to inform y'all. I'm honestly just trying to shed some light. It's up to y'all to look up the information. Y'all, I want y'all to look up this information yourselves, because I don't want to be the one just informing y'all. It's really, I don't want y'all to look for me as the core person and look for all information. You're going to find different people with different perspectives, and I encourage y'all to look up the information yourselves. Do not be manipulated by different peoples, by different perspectives, and hearing people's biases. It's what destroys literally everything. It literally doesn't work. It literally causes division and chaos, and we need to look out for stuff like that. We have to see it in ourselves and to take accountability and responsibility for our own actions, no matter how bad it is. And that's all I gotta say for y'all. And I've been trying to do this for a while, and I'm finally glad to get this out. And the people that honestly can't take what I'm saying, I'm literally talking to you. And that's all I gotta say for y'all. So peace out.